looking at the camera.
Hey, if we want to build the future, we're gonna need some things.
Like a high-speed internet connection that can turn my ideas into reality.
Like the skills to become the world's most powerful coder.
The resources to make more films with people who look like me.
Like me.
Like me.
Like me. Like me. Like me. Like me.
Like the tools to start my sustainable shoe business.
Way more space to collaborate.
Yeah, that's better.
Through Project Up, Comcast is committing $1 billion to open doors for the next generation so they can build a future of unlimited possibilities.
It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Evette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These jet-setting divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hey, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas. Hey, ladies, what's going on?
Hello.
Crazy world of travel.
Yes, it's National Women's Month, I got to say. I definitely got to do my first pub. Michelle Obama, that's the woman I'm going to be repping tonight.
Okay.
And I'm repping us tonight, the Jet
All
Set
right.
Divas.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, y'all y'all repping. I'm repping myself.
All right. You a woman, girl. You a woman. But you know what? It's just so much, going on these days. I definitely want to, give us some, some props, as mothers, women, sisters, cousins, things like that, because, it's good to know that there's a month that celebrates us. I think we should definitely have like this travel, we need to figure out some way to make it some kind of big national travel, something women go out and go do some self-care, something. So I think that should be added to the list.
Yeah. Well, the groups that go out and travel are women.
Yes.
Women always go and travel with each other.
Yes.
Men very seldom travel with each other. It's just something that they don't do.
Yeah, unless it's like golf or something like a sport or something like that. You definitely don't see men just kind of going out and say, hey, we're going to all just get together, a group of us and start a travel group and go out and travel. Yeah, they usually join some group already established, or they're with a mate, they're with their partner or something like that. But I love to see women. I mean, I've been watching so many shows on different stations, like women traveling to Italy and to different places on Africa's continent and things like that, and you just see them just experiencing life. I just really love it, and I'm glad I can be a part of it as well.
Right.
So what I would say for women, and what we could do and what other people can do to celebrate this one month of women, is just get together, open up a bottle of wine.
Yes.
We're going on a wine event, so I think that's going to be a great way for us to celebrate ourselves and as being moms and sisters and all of that,
aunties and everything.
Yeah.
Well, I think we celebrate each other like all the time. But
it's another reason.
Another reason.
I guess this month is just a little bit to do a little bit more. But hey, women are going to get together regardless and do stuff. So we celebrate each other all the time, having brunch, lunch, dinner, going on trips, going to the spa.
I mean, we do it all, and I think I'm glad we are taking that time. I don't know, is that a sign of the times? Is it of our age, or because when I was in my 20s, I don't remember. I remember doing things, but I don't definitely. very rarely, nail salon, get my hair done, something like that. But I didn't do a lot.
Well, we were at a different stage in our lives then. We had babies, we were making bottles, changing diapers. So now we're at the point where we can focus more on ourselves and on living our best, lives.
That is true.
No, that's what I was doing. People say I travel so much now, and I say it's because I didn't travel in my 20s or 30s.
Exactly.
I was raising the kids. So
right. Yeah.
Now it's time for us.
Sat down at home with children. We wasn't really traveling. We wasn't really, going to meet our girlfriend for brunch.
Yeah.
Not a lot anyway.
I think one of us was, because one of us said that she was out and having a good time, but I didn't have a babysitter all the time, so I couldn't go as much.
Yeah, but I think a lot of my travel back then was, as a couple or something, family things that we did, Disneyland and things like that. It wasn't like a self-care. I'm going on a retreat. Well, I did some church women's retreat, things like that. But those were once a year kind of things. But I tell you, I even like seeing the young ladies. I mean, we were able to travel with some 20, 30-year-olds. Some had kids, some don't have kids. Or remember, we even went somewhere and someone brought their kid.
Yeah.
So go figure.
Now, they went with our group.
Wait a minute. Go back to that. That lady was pregnant.
And she was pregnant. She was pregnant. She sure was. She was pregnant. She was pregnant and she was traveling with her.
And she had a baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
She had a baby with her and she had a baby in a tummy.
I mean, I could not. I was like, I don't know. You probably couldn't get me off the couch. I remember I had to go get a massage one time with a big old belly. Oh my gosh, that was excruciating. I mean, they have the little tables where you can put your stomach in and all that. But it was like there's just not something I really wanted to do pregnant. So kudos to her.
I would say, as women travelers, have you all, with this being Women's Month, and I know as a woman, I'm always concerned about security and being safe, especially with us as women traveling together. Are you all concerned with all this stuff that's going on? I saw some explosives today. There's been several plane accidents where the planes almost collided. Are you all concerned? Even going to Airbnb as a group of women, how do we keep ourselves protected? Keep ourselves safe?
Yeah. I think it kind of go back to us when we have so much information now. I'm pretty sure a lot of this stuff was going on when we didn't have the internet and we didn't have all camera phones and all of the different things. And it's faith. I'm gonna say my faith in God. Hey, I'm protected. I'm covered. That's all I can do is say if it's my time, it's my time. And I'm definitely gonna keep my head on the swivel. But there's nothing we really can do. I don't think. What about you, Vin?
I think we watch out with each other.
Absolutely.
I mean, because we don't ever just go off on our own by ourselves. We don't even really travel solo, which I think is no problem. You need to have your red flags up high if you're traveling solo, but we're always together. So we watch out for each other. We don't just walk off, leave each other. We don't know where this person is, what have you. We're always in an eye distance of each other. Yeah. And I don't really fear, like the plane. I mean, there's stuff happening on the roads these days. Yeah. There's stuff happening in the Walmart.
Yes.
In the grocery stores, in the schools.
We're nosy too. Yeah, right. we're nosy too. So, and I know I'm always looking and being on alert. And between the three of us, if anything's happening in the airport, like that situation with those explosives, we probably would have saw that man. And I know I would have had y'all looking and let's get away from him. Or if he was on our plane, what is going on with him? So we stay alert, just like you stay alert in every day in life. Stay alert traveling.
Yeah, well, he looked pretty weird.
Yeah, I probably would have questioned him.
We would have noticed him.
but what got me is how he got his check bag through TSA without anybody stopping him before he got to. I think he made it through TSA.
He did. Yeah, he made it through there. I think that they're relaxed more about letting people through. And that with these kind of situations, I think they need to realize that they need to get their alarm back up again, after COVID and then after we haven't had any accidents for a while. I think the TSA people are just kind of, it's easier to get through now.
I don't know. I don't know. I was watching, what's that black what is that show we watch? Black Mafia
Blackish?
Family.
Oh yeah, BMF.
No, Black Mafia Family, and they paid the person. They paid the person off to get through. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
They paid the person off, so we don't know. You know,
we don't
know. You don't know how. Hey, somebody may have gotten. You never know.
Yep.
And you know what? We were just talking about this. With customer service, and sometimes they're short staffed, they're hiring a lot of these people. They got a bad day. You don't know what should they be like. They may have taken a break while people, 400 or 500 people didn't walk through or whatever. So you just, it's just so many different factors. The human error, it's just a lot of things that come into play, and that's why I'm like, I just stay prayed up.
Stay prayed up and stay alert too. Like I said, I think we are always looking around, watching, and that helps a lot in itself.
I mean, but how many times have we been in an airport where, we've gone, Love Field, they had a person come out with a gun, and, we've gone to, I was in LAX, and, there was, sometimes you just can't, I mean, I can have my head on the swivel, but it's something going on, somewhere else. So, I just, I just, I just keep it, keep awareness, but it is. I think so many things have happened. I gotta say, I'm almost not surprised when I hear stuff these days.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be scared. They got some people that just like, oh, I'm not gonna go get on a plane. Oh, I'm not gonna. It's just so scary. It's just too much happening. It's stuff happening right next door,
right in your neighborhood, right in all of our neighborhoods.
You have to be. You just have.
You gotta
to
live.
careful.
You gotta live too.
Yeah, and I mean, I enjoy traveling, and I think that I'm so about the experience, and it's just so great to have the opportunity to just be able to go somewhere each and every time I've said, okay, I want to go, and we can make those plans, and if we had to worry about all the disruptions, we probably wouldn't go anywhere.
Right.
And again, with this being Women's Month, all the time that we have spent taking care of other people, now it's finally time for us to take care of ourselves and travel and enjoy life.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was watching the Sherry show this week, and she was very, she gave kudos to a Delta airline like gate agent, where the person, I guess they had a delay, or their flight was delayed. Well, she played some games, was giving away snacks, and she really, she even called out, and she said, gave her on her show saying, hey, you know what? This particular person, Delta, she's a gate agent. She is awesome. She is great at her customer service job, and I mean, she made everybody all happy. And you know what? We hear so many different bad things fighting at it was so good to hear somebody say, you know what, we want to give some praise to this lady, because she took, she said these people are frustrated, they trying to get where they want, and they delayed, and she figured out a way to to have a little Trivial Pursuit going on.
Okay, so did you all see where I think the plane was overbooked? It was full, and they needed one person to get off the plane, as they started collecting money on the plane. They started collecting money on the plane and gave to this lady to get off.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So she probably got a free ticket. She probably got a credit from whatever airline it was.
And got some cash.
Whatever cash.
Yes.
Whatever cash they got from the people that was on the plane.
And that probably gonna help her with a hotel or a rental car or whatever. That is awesome. And one thing I'm always say, I love airports that already have a hotel there, because I've gone places like Kentucky and different places where you gotta get an Uber. Well, before it was even Uber, you got to go figure out cab, how you going to get over to a hotel. So, it's always convenient when they have Philly. Philly has great hotels. I think Dallas, a lot of places have hotels in the airport. I think that's a plus. That is
even internationally. Remember when we were in China? And we had that we didn't even know where we were at or where we were going, and we didn't have far to go. We just walked through right through the airport and went straight to the hotel. So
we got on the train.
I think we got on
a little train. We sure did get on a little train. Y'all know I have senior moments, so we got on a little train.
Sometimes that but those are the convenient things that when you're getting ready to travel different places, you need to map out, because you never know. I think Jeanette Jeanette, I think maybe you were out and the whole airport just shut down.
Yeah.
And
I've been in those situations several times.
And it's like, what do you do? I've seen, I think this last trip, people just sleeping all over the airport, and that's not safe either. You just laid out on the floor. It's not sanitary. And I was like, you want to be able to have. That's good. Those people gathered that money, and she might have had her a nice little hotel stay. She probably even went to the spa.
Maybe. Another thing I saw, ladies, and I don't know if y'all saw this. This lady had been stealing credit cards and booked over like some years or over a year, had them booked $22,000 worth of cruises.
Wow.
So she would just take a stolen credit card, book her cruise, and go on a cruise until they finally caught up with her.
Lord.
When she got off the cruise, she was on a Royal Caribbean or whatever. The police was waiting for her.
Oh my gosh!
She should have at least went on Virgin. Now, if you're gonna get in trouble, you go high as you can go.
No, she probably did. She put on more than one. It was more than one, Jeanette.
Yeah,
so
I'm pretty sure she'd have been on a lot of cruises. But they've been charging all those port fees and all them extra fees, and you can buy your drinks and because everything will go hit that credit card at the end, all your taxes and all of your gratuity. Shoot, that could have been like 2-3 trips, because that stuff can get expensive.
You don't want to go to jail for it.
They figured her out. And the police was waiting for her. Now, I've seen this. Y'all do know when people go on cruises, if you are wanted, like a felony or a misdemeanor, if you are wanted, when you come off that cruise,
they wait
on that precinct. If they can get there, they're gonna get you.
Wow, because they do some detailed verification when you get on
a cruise.
Yeah,
they check your background.
Yeah, so you might be able to get on, but you don't know what's going to happen when you get off. Right. You better use somebody's birth certificate or something like that, passport, thinking you got away with it. You better watch out.
Yeah.
They're going to get you.
You better enjoy yourself while you're on there.
People are doing some crazy stuff these days. Crazy.
Oh my gosh. You hear it all the time, how people just, the thieves are so creative with credit cards these days. Because I was even listening to I don't know if it's some cartel. They had driver's license in Texas and many other states reissued, but they reissued the person's driver's license to some specific location, like a PO box. So someone got hundreds of thousands of people's driver's license, and Dallas was affected, Houston, LA. So some cartel was able to break in the system, have the Department of Transportation or driver's license office resend me a new I lost my driver's license, but send it to a different address. And people, you just imagine what could have possibly, they could get credit cards. They probably got all kind of bank accounts and things set up in these people's name, because now they have your ID.
Yeah.
So, with COVID and everything, a lot of things have been moved to online. So a lot of the verification where you would have gone into a bank or gone into a mortgage company, you're just doing a lot of that online, a lot of places. So, so I'm telling you, criminals are criminals. And my gosh.
You gotta be careful.
Absolutely, you gotta be careful.
Yes, and I gotta tell you, ladies, this I'm excited. This is the beginning of another adventure for us. I can't wait to see what the month holds, and and we can have some good, exciting stories on our next podcast. I'm excited to talk.
I'm sure we're gonna have some great adventures for this Women's Month.
Yeah, we will. So watch out. Keep listening.
All right.
I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina. And we are the Jet Setting Divas.
Happy Women's Month.
Tune in next Thursday when the Jet Setting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
Boost your immunity and help protect your community. COVID-19 is still here, and it's not too late to get your booster. Staying up to date with vaccines can help build protection that has decreased since your last shot and provide better protection against newer variants. Boosters are an important part of protecting yourself from getting seriously ill from COVID-19. To learn more and schedule your appointment, visit ramseycounty.us/COVID vaccine.
When I walked across that stage at my high school graduation, I was excited, but confused about my next step. Then I walked through the doors at Doherty Family College. Doherty Family College is part of the University of St. Thomas. It's a 2-year college that lets you earn an associate's degree and puts you on the path to your bachelor's degree. Classes are small, so I have a personal relationship with professors committed to my success. Like the name says, they treat us like family. They call us scholars because they believe we could do anything we put our minds to. They set us up for excellence with free tutoring, and that's not the only thing that's free. Laptops, books, even breakfast and lunch, and bus fare. That's part of the package here at Doherty Family College. It's even free to apply. So do like I did. Go to dfc.stthomas.edu and set up a tour. We'd be excited to welcome you to our family here at Doherty Family College.
Racial covenants had structured every aspect of life.
Keeping Black people in Black spaces.
Slavery's history is Minnesota's history.
So much of working towards racial equity is around telling our own stories.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African-American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.
All right, did you know I was the Mommy Slam Dunk Champion?
Really?
Yes, really don't sound so surprised.
Let's see it.
Oh, you're ready. All right, here we go. Let's hear the crowd. So go to right, go to left, fake 'em out. Mama, go up, mama!
She did it.
Again? You can't avoid gravity, but United Healthcare can help you avoid financial surprises by helping you compare costs and doctor quality ratings. United Healthcare.
Uh-huh.